Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. Thank God it's Friday, guys. Thank God it's Friday. I'm tired. Been a very interesting week. It's always an adventure, guys. That's what they said when I went in the Navy. It's not just a job, it's an adventure. And that it was. And now I'm a plumber, and that's an adventure too. But look at this. Look at my windows, man. No condensate. Yeah. It's not as humid this morning. And I gotta tell you, last night I was walking, I went to Publix to pick up some stuff. Cost me a ton of money. I had to buy sunglasses. Got a couple of pairs of these because they just don't last. Literally within 2 weeks they were shot out. You can't see out of the lenses. And I had to buy some new readers, and the ones I get are these guys. They're called Iron Man Foster Grants, and they're pretty good. You know, the readers last a lot longer, but didn't have much luck with the sunglasses. I wish they'd make these damn things so that, you know, you can buy them, and they come with like 10 sets of lenses so that you can just replace them when they get shot out. Because there's a guy, a farmer or something, and I've seen on YouTube or somewhere, TikTok, and I feel exactly the same way. You know, used to be, you know, if you needed a fucking anything, you know, you buy it and you had it for your whole fucking life. It lasted. Now I've had to have gone through at least 1,000 pairs of fucking readers, man. Nothing lasts at all. It's fucking maddening. It's literally just spinning your fucking wheels. And a lot of the pain you feel in your life, a lot of the frustration can be traced back to some fucking corporate asshole making the decision to sell you junk, man. And it is frustrating. It is very frustrating. And last night, talk about frustration, the heat down here has been oppressive. Look that word up, what oppressive is. It's I can see in my videos, man, that I've been short fused, really, you know, barking back at people, cause Johnny ain't got time for that. After fucking 4 months of hell, man, I'm just hot and tired, and I can't fucking take it anymore. Time to make a fucking move, Jack. For sure. But anyways, I gotta go put a water heater in today for a guy. Did some work for him. It wasn't easy, the job that I did. He had cultured marble tops in his house, in the master. He had 2 faucets to install that he purchased. And when I took the old faucets, when I looked at it, I could see there was silicone smeared all over everything on the drain. And I thought, wow, fucking retard. Well, I gotta stop saying that, man. I gotta stop saying retard. But, yeah, it was a mess. And when I took it out and cleaned it, I realized that there was big chunks missing out of the hole where the drain goes through. And it was an issue, you know. I had to end up doing the same thing the last guy did. Fucking put a bunch of silicone around it, which I hate. Silicone. Never use it. I don't even have it on my truck. Actually, I use DAP. And it worked. But, so I gotta go down there and put a water heater in. It's kind of a mess down here. The house has been repiped. Kind of a nasty looking job. He's got air conditioning drains run all over the place, on the floor and out the side of the house, running right in front of a door. So it's kind of a nasty one. I'm hoping I can get in and out of there. It's like I said, it's been repiped with PEX, and it's got a pressure tank on it. It's not needed. Well, it may be needed, because if he doesn't have a 125 relief valve on the backflow, then you need something for thermal expansion, and an expansion tank would work. But you can also use these new valves that they have for thermal expansion. SharkBite makes them. It's got 125 psi relief valve built in. So you put a new valve on, and it's got a little 1/2-inch discharge that goes down to the floor in the garage, or into a pan, and that takes care of your thermal expansion. So there's 3 ways to do it. A 125 relief valve outside on the system, this new valve with the built-in relief in it, or an expansion tank. I do not like expansion tanks because they fail. They're not going to last the life of that water heater. It's going to have to be replaced, and a lot of times, obviously, people don't know that they're bad. So half the time they don't have the protection they think they have, and eventually it could leak and cause a big mess out there, destroy the top of the heater, or even blow off and destroy whatever's in the garage. So I try to stay away from expansion tanks, but it is what it is, guys. And there's going to be a lot of questions, but why? But I thought, no, just fucking do it. Put a 1/2-inch 125 relief valve on. For Christ's sakes. I'm turning into a fucking old curmudgeon. Johnny needs a breath of fresh fucking air. Mountain, cool, crisp air. I don't know where you can find that anymore in this fucking world of global warming. We're in deep shit, man. Guys, wake the fuck up. So listen, Mikey Pipes made a comment or something the other day on my channel, and I responded, and he wants me to get him a flag from that fucking Trump junk shop on Bee Ridge Road. So I need to get over there. I told him it was in the mail. I need to get over there. I actually ordered one for him online, but I'm going to get him one right from the fucking, right out of the trough, you know? The fucking sewer down here, the Trump sewer. And he wants to hang it on his flagpole up there in New York. That ought to be good for business. We all know Donnie's loved in his home state of New York, Jackson. But I'm going to put together a nice little box of Trump gifts for Mikey Pipes and send them up there. And, you know, he's entitled. That's America, man. We're entitled to believe in who we want to believe in. And that's the way it is, y'all. So anyways, I'll hopefully film all of that when I put the box together. And hopefully he'll film it. when he receives the package and he can open it on camera and just see what Johnny's all about, man. You know, I believe in the Constitution. I believe in the separation of church and state, guys. You know, I believe that we all have the right to worship who we want to worship. Music. I don't know, man. Something about beautiful women singing to me. I just love it. Play some music, guys. It's fucking nutrition for your soul. And it ain't good for your YouTube bank account, because those fuckers will stomp me out. Anyways, so yesterday, the guy that I worked for, Emile, he always, every time he said Emile, he had to point to something somewhere. But what a funny guy. And I gotta tell you, man, I've worked for at least 4 or 5 people already from this church, Christian church, and every one of them are just really, really nice people, man. They're different, you know what I mean? That's what makes this world interesting. But man, their humanity, our shared humanity, is great, man. I mean, I did get a little short with the guy. You know, I'm not there to haggle. This ain't a fucking auction. You know what I mean? What I'm doing? When I tell you a price, I'm giving you a good deal, and that's the fucking price, man. Jesus. He wanted a better deal. And I finally got that fucking laundry tub faucet off of my truck that I bought from a yard sale or some auction. I bought buy these big ass drums of stuff from Home Depot, returned stuff. And it's a brand new faucet, man. I don't know why they bought it and didn't put it in. But it's a nice faucet. And honestly, a $40 or $50 laundry tub faucet, I could have played with that and tried to get the handle off and try to find the cartridge. It's not worth it, man. It's just not worth it. I threw that faucet in for that guy for $75. I was happy to get it off the truck. It's been sitting back there for a couple of years, like so much of my money sitting on the shelves in that truck. You got to get rid of it, man. Keep it moving. Keep it fresh. The laundry tub, the kitchen sink faucet, I gave the guy a good deal on that, man. But I got 10% off the price at Home Depot. So I paid about $70 for that faucet. I charged him $75 for the faucet. A lot of times, guys, I'm being honest with you, man, I don't mark up my fucking material. I just want to get that hourly rate and the trip charge. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it simple. I mean, really fucking simple. I'm not counting beans all day. You know what I mean? I probably should. But, I'm not into the whole fucking businessman thing. You know what I mean? Like, just writing, what did I pay for this? And I gotta add tax, and I gotta add my markup, and, what is my markup? I gotta check all these figures and make sure that, I'm charging enough. I don't give a fuck. I leave the work up to the big companies. If the guy down the street with 200 fucking plumbing trucks in his yard is charging $125 an hour, that's good enough for me. So I charge $125 and or $100 bucks, and I got no overhead, guys. The truck's been paid for fucking since the day I bought it. I paid cash for it fucking 20 years ago. You're looking at my shop. There's remnants of it everywhere in my fucking house. I got fucking air compressors. That's why I'm single. Who the fuck, what woman would put up with me, man? Come on. I mean, really. See, most of you people can't live with me on YouTube. Never mind fucking in my house. Shit. So these glasses are pretty nice, guys. And I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna admit to a crime I committed yesterday. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, wow, I got 2 pairs of glasses and 2 pairs of readers. And I was in Publix, and I'm just tired of buying them. It came up to about 80, 90 bucks, man, for the glasses that I needed. And the reason I needed them is because I'm being fucking played. I'm being scammed by these people. And I'm looking through, and I find this pair of glasses with no tags on them. Guess what Johnny did? I took some pointers from Donald Trump and Publix and every other company in America that's fucking ripping people off. I took these glasses and I was like, wow, they fit nice. And I walked the fuck away, and I walked right through the cash fucking register with these glasses on my fucking head like I bought them 3 weeks ago. I stole them, man. I gotta tell you, though, my heart was racing. I was like, they're gonna catch me. They're gonna catch me. It's getting ugly in this world, man. Johnny's stealing sunglasses. What the fuck is happening, man? I don't steal, but I feel like I have to fucking strike back. It's terrible, man. Publix is the worst, man. Plus, I know they backed Donald Trump. The fucking woman who owns, she inherited, another DEI. Didn't earn it, just like Donald Trump. Her dad built this big fucking business and she inherited it. Yeah. Well, yesterday their bottom line took a fucking hit. Guys, if you can get away with it, steal something from them. That's all I gotta say. They've been ripping us off for fucking years. Scumbags. It's terrible, the level, the low they have brought me to. Now, I don't know what kind of a crime it is for stealing a $17 pair of sunglasses. I don't know what kind of sentence or probation or I could get in trouble. I'm hoping the feds don't knock on my fucking door later today and want the sunglasses back. I will tell you a little story about Johnny and stealing. I don't have a propensity to steal. I'm not a thief. But a few times, Johnny has taken things that weren't mine. And one of them was during Christmas time. Christmas trees went from fucking, this is back in the 80s, early 80s. And it was around Christmas time. And that was when Christmas trees went from, fucking $15 to $70 and, craziness. $135 for a damn Christmas tree. So I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to go, me and my younger brother, I said, we're going to go cut a fucking tree down somewhere. So we drive out to Situate in Rhode Island, where Pippin Orchards is, and they were a big producer of Christmas trees. And we're driving down the road and we look over and we're like, son of a bitch, look at all them fucking trees, man. So we pull over in an inconspicuous place, and I just so happen to have a handsaw in my car. And we did a belly crawl all the way through this fucking Christmas tree orchard. And Johnny cut a tree down. And we dragged that motherfucker back. And we fucking threw it on the top of my car. And we hauled the fucking ass out of there, man. With a hot Christmas tree on the fucking roof, man. So I get home. I give it to my girlfriend. And I'm thinking, damn, that was easy. Let's go back, man. Me and my brother. I'm like, let's go back, man. We'll get Christmas trees for fucking everybody. So we go back, and we did the deed. We cut down 3 more, tied them on the roof, stuffed them in the back seat. My car was green. It looked like a fucking rolling Christmas tree. We're driving. I can't even see out the back fucking window because there's a tree in the back seat. And I hear whoop, whoop, and the fucking lights come on. I'm looking in the side view mirror. Yep, the Cranston police. Pulls me over. He says, hey, man, where'd you get them Christmas trees? I said, oh, back there on the side of the road, man. He's like, really? I said, yeah. He said, it's funny they grow Pippin Orchard tags on them on the side of the road. I was like, I looked at my brother like, motherfucker, how we missed that? Anyways, off to jail we go for fucking grand theft fucking Christmas trees. My brother was a juvenile, but they were trying to kill us, man. They put us in a fucking, it's winter time, man. Literally snowing, cold in Rhode Island. It's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. They got my brother with fucking thumb cuffs on him in the back, behind his back. And we're in the back seat of this cop car and they're trying to kill us with the fucking heat, man. They got it on as high as you can go with all the fucking windows rolled up, and we're like, my brother's thumbs are blowing up. They look like Fred Flintstone thumbs, man. He was able to get his arms around him and pull his arms out so his fucking thumbs were in front of him. And they were turning purple, man. The thumb cuffs were too tight. They had me handcuffed behind my back. I'm fucking sweating like a fucking stuck pig. I know I'm going to jail. They towed my car, man. And it gets even better. So my brother, he gets out. They spring him because he's a fucking juvenile. And not Johnny. Johnny's got to hang around to go to court in the morning. And luckily, the guys, the people who own Pippin Orchards, they didn't press charges on me. They just wanted their trees back. But they did tow my car. And the guys who towed my car, the name of the garage was Crooks. Crooks Garage on fucking Cranston Street in Cranston. So they spring me the next morning after going to court. I got no car. I'm 5 miles from home and there's 2 feet of fucking snow on the ground. And nobody's coming to help Johnny. Even though all of this happened because of my big heart. I was going to give these trees away, man. Sort of a Robin Hood story. You know what I mean? Yeah. Johnny Robin Hood Phillips. Anyways, I finally made it home. And I didn't have any money. I had to get my car out of the fucking, the garage, you know? So I call them up and they say how much it's gonna, I think it was like $75 or something. Not much money. And I said, well, I ain't got the money, man. I can't come get it. I said, but I had a badass Blaupunk stereo in the car, you know, with some nice speakers, Pioneer. I mean, it was badass. I had a fucking equalizer, and it was, you know, it was a nice stereo, man. That may have been hot, too. But that's what was going on back in the 80s, man. You know. Every guy driving around the hoopty in the city had a fucking BMW stereo in their car. That's all I'm saying. I don't know where they came from, but that's what was happening back then. Anyways, so I tell the guy, I said, listen, I said, I got a nice system in that car. I said, I need you to put it inside. He said, well, if you put it inside, it's going to be $135 or something. And I said, well, I sure as hell don't have that, so you need to just roll the windows up and lock the fucking doors. And I'll be there tomorrow to pick it up, hopefully. So later, that was probably 2, 3 o'clock. Within an hour, I had gotten the money together to go out there and get my car. So I get a ride out there, and I walk up. And this motherfucker's in my car stealing my stereo. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me, man? I said, you guys are really living up to the name of your garage. Crook's Garage? Put my shit back in that dashboard, motherfucker. It's not just a life, it's an adventure. Those were the days. Those were the good old days, man. But Johnny stole 4 fucking Christmas trees for other people and spent a night in jail. Almost got my stereo ripped off. And I don't know, there's probably some moral to the story. Shh, I'm 60 now. I was probably 17 or 18. I had to be at least 18 because I was an adult. Still haven't figured out what the moral of that story is, but just don't steal Christmas trees. It's not a good look, guys. It's just not a good look. All right, I'm going to let you go because I got to get dressed. I got to take a shower. I got to do that every day. For various fucking reasons. Anyways, have a great Friday, man. I'll get some film, some footage of this job I'm going to. It should be interesting. Another fucking water heater. Yeah. Thank God it's Friday, guys. Have a great day. Be safe, man. Most of all, be safe.